Inclusive Language in Interpreting, A Human Process by Beth Kadlčíková, Hanley. Oh, hello. You just caught me reading an article in El País, and it says here that AI can interpret as well as interpreters can. But I don't know. Let's talk about it. To situate the topic, I want to talk about a training module about gender-inclusive language that I was lucky enough to host recently. The participants discussed with me at great length how they decide what kind of language to use in interpreting. And if I use gender-inclusive language to illustrate this, an interpreter's decision to use gender-inclusive language is often well thought out and many factors are considered. To show just how different AI and human interpreters are, I've picked two quotes from my training. You will see the first interpreter always opts to use more gender-neutral language because even in interpreting, she doesn't want to perpetuate a worldview she doesn't agree with. On the other hand, the second interpreter here believes that gender-inclusive language is more like register and its use adapts to context. Interpreting is not just about translating word for word. My examples show just how much consideration goes into seemingly trivial decisions. But it goes even further than that. If AI can only be fed with what has existed before, where does that leave us when it comes to the evolution of language? Be that AI's reiteration of bias and stereotypes, or using language that doesn't adapt to context? And to what extent can AI keep up with language that is continuously evolving? To assume that AI can simply step into the shoes of an interpreter is to undermine the very nature of interpreting and human communication.